over a period of 5 to 10 years. It's a small amount. What Professor has also very rightly said, it's a very negligible amount if you see the difference between the imports and exports. Go for the hedging. What is the risk involved in this? Next important point is, product in the foreign market. Today we need the forex for our nation. You have a ready product available. The US and other European countries are placing orders with you, with your company. Why not to support it? It has already been approved. The location is excellent. The infrastructure is available. Other multinational companies are there over there. And you have 1,000 employees stand with you. What else? Your debt equity ratio is good, your DSCR is good, your net worth is good. There is no outstanding loan against the company, cash accruals are there. What is the harm in this? Conditionality, I have already told you. If you see the account, return on assets, that is very important. See the financials, ROA, which you call it, is excellent, superb. What else return on assets you want? If you see the current ratio, it has improved. Still, you're going from your orthodox point of view, 1.33. If you start rejecting the cases like this, let me tell you, you will not be able to sanction even a single loan. See, in the second or third year, the current ratio has improved. Initially, 1% takes a loan. He has to take the raw material a number of times. The debts are going to increase. How can you maintain 1.33 in the very first instance? It has to be below 1.33, but it has increased. See the projections. You are sanctioning a loan for a future activity. Yes, whatever the DCB or whatever the bank is there. When you are sanctioning a loan and current ratio is improving, you should not stop the party to increase the business. The sales are increasing. See how the sales are jumping of the company. See the FACR, the tangible net worth. See the tangible net worth of the company. The contingent liability is coming down. The product which they are mentioning is something superb. And investment in group companies, which are somebody said, is coming down. Cautious, see the figures, is coming down. And the loans were a very small amount, 350 million rupees or dollars. This is negligible, but one point is missing in the proposal about the promoter contribution. Okay. If you see the figure, the promoter's contribution remains at 60 million. Whereas the gap of 200, because the cost of the project is 550, he is seeking a loan of 350, So the promoter contribution has to be there for 200 million, or borrowing from other sources, etc., or if you do something, some additional capital, etc., has to be specified, As for the power you said, I fully agree with you. There is a problem with the pollution, but they have taken a remedial measure. If a company has a problem, which was started 10 years back, they have improved it. They are starting their own power project, which is fully free of pollution. See about this. What for them taking the loan, cost of the project? I will look at the last page, Against, let me tell you very frankly, whosoever the manager they have given the proposal to Agarwal, he must be about 60 or about 100 years old. What he has mentioned, market risk, reputation risk, exchange rate risk, product, absolutely there is zero risk in the proposal. I'll tell you, He says there are normal credit risk. What is the normal credit risk? I'm a professional banker. Even if you give 1 rupee, I give it to you or you give it to me, there is a normal risk for 1 rupee. This is what we are paying the salary. This is what we are working. It's a normal risk. It's a normal, if you say it's a risk for the bank, keep all the deposit in your pocket, then tell me how you will pay the interest to the depositor. Number 2, he says, product and concentration. You people have said, what concentration? All the indices, this proposal says, all pharma industries are in this particular bar. 7 Government of India approved agencies, big technical agencies, they have their offices, they are providing due technical support to them, R&D and everything they provide. Somebody used the word R&D, I was very happy. And probably he or she used it in a positive sense. Good, they have the R&D available with them. The risk of rising cost. Where is the rising cost? He's giving you a cost of project, he's giving you everything. $550 million Indian rupees requires. He says this is 350, this is the breakup. See the last election. Exchange rate, I told you, this is 100%, there is no exchange rate risk, you go for hedging for the balance amount. Then he says transfer price mechanism, like my friend also said, where is the transfer price mechanism? Tell me. You know, you are buying or selling a product. They are probably buying from that particular previous, their old company or something like that. There is a mechanism, my dear friend, for all these things. There is a word called, for which caution is perfect, called the trail of transactions. If they are buying the material from their associate or allied concern, as a prudent banker, you have to see whether they are buying or not, and see the intentions. The exposure as investment in associate concern has become zero in the third year. This indicates that company is conservative, they're looking in the interest of the financial. Then he says something might be irregular. What does it mean might be irregular with other banks? When they have the cash accrual and everything, it cannot be irregular with other banks. Then credit risk, DSCR. But DSCR is excellent. See the DSCR. What else you want? Then management risk. You cannot have expert management than this, They are in this line for decades. They know the pharma industry. They have the technical qualification. They are successful. They are making the profit right from inception. What else promoter or management expertise you need? Tell me. Then you say regulatory risk. Where is the regulatory risk? They got the approval. US FDA never gives a permission like this. They inspect 100 times about this before giving a permission. Technical risk. Where is the technical risk? They have the expertise available. Every agencies are there. Only one point let me tell you, about the rating agency somebody quoted. God, somebody raised a point. But what is the criteria rating agencies made the rating from BBB plus to BBB? Why? They are silent. The reason is, today, I will not name the rating agencies, they're trying to be as conservative, as negative as possible. You don't know the system of rating agencies. I know in detail. What is the role and responsibility of rating agency? Nobody has defined, which is going to be there very soon. Financial world, in this Indian domestic financial market, they owe equal responsibility. Now this world people have started talking. Now they say, no, you downgrade. What is the reason? They are not given any reason. You can't downgrade. If you downgrade, you should give along with the reasons. I went for the rating of my organization. I got it upgraded not from Indian rating agency, from the international S&P and Moody's. Provided you have sufficient papers, you have sufficient evidence, you have sufficient correct information about your company or organization. Then it says, for power but remedial action taken. Stay order. They have taken the remedial action. They say power. They are installing a plant, which is pollution free. Discussion. I want to discuss 2-3 points over this proposal with you, One is the source of 200 million Indian rupees. They have not mentioned. They should have mentioned. Probably in projections also they not given it. They should have given it. One point my boy said, some of the participants said about SBI and Citibank. There are two things of charge they are creating probably. I thought you should come out as a banker. I don't know whatever CAs are doing in the PNB. I have not repeated that. They are creating two types of charge. One is called the pari passu and the second charge. Have you read it? What does it mean? Tell me. What does the pari passu and the second charge means?
Pari passu charge is that in proportion of the loans that you have, the assets should be charged in that proportion to the bank. And second charge is that the first charge holder will have first right on the assets. When assets will be liquidated, first the liabilities of that bank would be cleared. The second charge holder would have the second right to the cash flows from liquidation.
Yes, anybody else? What is the pari passu and the second charge? Somebody raised this point. This is a very valid and important point for this proposal. Where are my friends CS?
हमारी पास तो चार्ज वही है प्रोपोर्शनेट जो है बोला सेकंड चार्ज है पहले प्राइमरी जिनका फर्स्ट चार्ज है उनको क्लियर करके बाकी के सेकंड जो बच जाएंगे उनको
What is wrong in this? So my question to you is, this point is very simple. The only point is, pari passu means a floating charge. Okay? If the charge is with, let us say, A and B bank earlier for a particular security, they want to give a pari passu charge to bank C, they are supposed to take permission from A and B bank. This is what it means. You should have raised this point that before creating the pari passu charge, a letter, a consent letter is required from the existing bankers. They have no objection for creating the pari passu charge. Okay? And the second point is, the second charge, absolutely they should not have any problem. Does that mean, first, if the company something goes wrong, the first holder charge will be satisfied, debt will be satisfied first, only then is the right will come in the second instance. Okay? This you should put as a condition, that consent from the state bank or say whatever the two banks they mentioned, should be taken before creating the charge on the company. And contingency, they are set from which was 160 to 20 is the outflow they have shown. Anyhow, it's a mistake in the proposal, whatever the case study is. When the outflow is 20, how the 160 has become 0. Anyhow, this is what USP has prepared the proposal as you see this. Competence of projects June 15. Okay. So according to me, absolutely, there is no harm. There are certain technical problems in the proposal, like the term on which they are making the payment in March 13, March 14, March 15. I've all just in 5-6 minutes I've gone through all these things. I know this is a separate issue, but those who have said no, I'll come to do their points also. Like group 1 said no. They said a SWOT analysis has been done, the competence, the term expansion, regulatory, moderate, limited, weaknesses, cooked up sales figures, concentration, cost. I'll ask them, group number 1, just let me complete first. Group number 3 says no, satisfy lending rate, current ratio low, risk product concentration, exchange losses. Where are the exchange losses? They never given exchange losses. Why other banks? Like somebody said, you should go to other bank, not come to our bank, both banks. Today is a day of taking over the business, not you go away to the next door bank. This is the goal. Group 2 said sanction, current ratio, yes, this is good license, TPM, I've clarified your point, additional collateral security. Why do you need additional? Taking a 350, the securities are too much. And above all, the most important point let me tell you, in today's industrial environment, no promoter agrees to give their personal guarantee. No promoter. In this case, he says, I'll give my personal guarantee. The first important case which makes you to sanction the loan. This shows the integrity of the customer, of the borrower who's taking the loan, is intention of the customer. The next point is, infuse of capital, this is sanction, okay. Closely held, that is fine, what Kaushal said, independent directors, well, this is a law now, ROC, you should have independent directors. Again, it depends on the expertise of the independent directors. What type of a director he is, we'll discuss this issue later on. Diversion of funds, I don't know how you say diversion of funds, not clear to me. Dealing with a strict concern or somebody else doesn't make any difference, provided you have a robust audit system. Whether I deal with you or with you, it's different, I mean, my system should be robust. That's all. Due diligence, what else due diligence you want, I don't know. But you said sanction, that Axis, my friend said contingent is coming down, so I disagree with your point. Current ratio is all old things, now see the current ratio. Profitability is down, you said price increasing, see the figures. PCB, Pollution Control Board, they have already taken the action. Concentration on one item, they have 4 or 5 items manufacturing. This is an additional item for which the US FDA has approved. Because the cost of the foreign country is high, they want to import from India. Sales not, you said something, sales are increasing, see the figures. Core, you said a very good positive factor, they have taken the remedial actions. is what my observation is. Now, if professor or any one of you wants to contribute, you are welcome. That's all about this. Yes. And you are free, please don't hesitate. All are free. To counter my point. Welcome.
There have been instances of looking into the cash flow statements of historical cash flow for the last 2 years. It seems that there have been some related party transactions used in order to show a rosy picture. That's evidence in the statement itself. But as Aditya already said, it was discussed in the previous session also, that we need to conduct a due diligence for related parties. That is evident in the statements.
You showed which exhibit? Tell me. Which one? Just a minute. No, tell me which exhibit. My exposure to associate has come down to 0.
No, sir, that is also a correction. It can be a mistake. Exhibit 3 shall come to the net cash flow from operating activities.
Then you tell me the exhibit number, which one?
Exhibit number 3.
Just a second.
Page number 9.
Page number 9, yes.
If you look into the net cash flow from operating activity, net cash from operations.
Yeah.
For the 2012-13, it is 5 million.
Yes.
Suddenly it is increasing to 313 million.
Yeah.
It's completely unrealistic. It is not realistic. If you look into the figures, and simultaneously, if you look into the investment in the group companies, other assets, we find there is a decrease in the investment in the group companies. So earlier the funds were being invested in the group companies. Later on, when the proposal was being prepared, the fund was brought into the company. So that is one contribution. Further needs to be looked into.
Let me tell you, Professor, these are the practical things. Okay, I'm talking as a practical banker. Everybody has a right to agree or disagree. Okay, you cannot be 100% perfect. Number one. Number two, coming to a point, cash accruals or income net cash from operations. You see, Professor, we are talking a proposal somewhere in 2013 and 14 here at the moment. Okay, see the figures in the third and fourth year after that. See your net cash operations. Just listen, it's increasing in a very good speed. Initially, at the associate or allied concern, which was 194, has come down to 19. Then 0.
So,
what does it mean?
So, as a banker, when we receive projections in the project, we have to see justification behind the projections. Also.
Correct. This is what my point is. I said I didn't quote because it has been prepared by the institute. But if you ask me, there are 100 mistakes, not one, there are 100 mistakes.
I wanted that to be not done by the participant themselves.
And whosoever was prepared, there are 100 mistakes in this proposal. I don't want to point out because I guard this because of the name of this university. Not one as a senior professional banker, I tell you, but looking at the facts and figures. Don't see any projection, don't discuss any figures in this. See the first 2 pages, that's all the proposal. 2.5 pages. I would have sanctioned looking through the 2.5 pages first, that's all.
So even I agree that proposal is worth sanctioning based on
Professor, in today's time, let me tell you, we try our best to take the promoter's guarantee. They never give it. They will give a guarantee of their associate and allied concerns or of something else, some collector, etc. They will never give the personal guarantee. But here in the somewhere in the first paragraph says they have agreed to give their personal guarantee. It indicates that the intentions and the promoters want to utilize the facility for end-use verification. I told all of you yesterday. That is very important. You must ensure what Kaushal has raised the point, like associate, allied concern, diversion, and all these things which you have used. Kindly don't use the theoretical terms in the banking when you are on the field. Okay? You people, all MBAs and bankers, be in the field. See the practical aspects. Go and verify. send your officer, go yourself, whosoever is a nearby place. What we had been doing, second in Delhi, the proposal is somewhere else. You used to send a letter to that particular person, to the head of that. Please go and verify the security and confirm. Today is a market of the mobile and everything. Just give a ring, let them go. Same day we will inform you. That's all. Record it. Everything should be in black and white. No, nothing verbal. So see, don't see, because figures there are hundreds of mistakes. Because 200 billion, the next 60 remains 60. If you see the capital, it remains 60 throughout, 2020 till 21. But where from this 200 will come? Nobody has to find. So I'm not going to those lapses in the proposal. My simple point is, looking to the facts and figures given in the first 2, 3, 4 pages, and the main ratios which the promoters are given, the sales are increasing, the profits are there, DSC are there, DR is there, everything is good, the intentions are good, collateral is good, FACR is good. What else you want, my dear friend? Yes, those are rejected. Will you sanction or still reject? No commercial.